none. All right. Oh, look at that traffic. Yeah. A lot of traffic. Pigeon Forge Saturday night. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. There's the blue lights of love over there. Looks like there's a couple of them there. The local constabulary. Not sure what's going on. But thank you for joining me on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And we're on our way, as I promised you, to Gatlinburg on a Saturday night, weather permitting. Looks a little weird up ahead. I can't guarantee. It looks kind of dark up there. Coming back, I was in there today. I don't know if you saw the video. Coming back, it didn't rain over there, but it rained up by the cabin again. And tonight while I was home, I was preparing dinner, and all of a sudden I heard the pitter-patter of little raindrops on the metal roof. When that rain hits that metal roof, you know it too. When it comes down hard, I can't even hear the TV. I can't. The other night it rained so hard I couldn't even hear the phone right up to my face. It was raining that hard. Oh, that was amazing. But here we are. We're heading back to Gatlinburg. You can see the what do you call that? The mist in the air. I hope that doesn't destroy the video, because I tried taking video the other night at the coaster. I wanted to do a new going down the coaster video, because I put that on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube, and I don't always promote it here. There's the new drag it on in putt golf. Nice mural. I have to admit, that's a nice mural. I'm cleaning the lens. I don't think it needs it, but it satisfies me that I'm cleaning the lens. And I know it's not fog. I know it's not blur on my lens, but I like to take precautions. So there, I did that. After it dries, it usually clears up. If it clears up, then yeah, it was smears, but there shouldn't be any smears on there. There shouldn't be. But you never know. You never know. This one looks a little weird. Do it again. I use those white-bits you get at Walmart. Your eyeglass white-bits. I buy a big box of those things. I keep a bunch of them here in the car. And I'm even putting on the defroster just for the heck of it. Because I'm really trying to keep the video clear. And I am using two cameras tonight. All right, there's camera number 1, just to prove it, and now we'll go over to camera number 2. Camera number 2 still looks, to me, but there's a lot of fog. Okay, go back to number 1, just so I know we're on the right thing. I like using multiple cameras, and I think you don't mind me doing that, because it gives you a better perspective. Now, I don't always leave it on like 1 or 2, go back and forth, because there's nothing to see in one of the cameras. I'm not going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the dominant camera, which is camera number 1, so that you can you just know what's going on all the time. And I'm closing the windows while I'm going up to Gatlinburg, because this way it keeps the inside of the cab moisture free. And I don't like to be moist. Do you like to be moist? I didn't think so. It's definitely the haze in the air. I can see it. You can always tell. Look around the lights. See around the white lights up there? They look foggy and smeared. That's not the camera. The camera's crystal clean. It's the moisture in the air that the camera is picking up. Cameras are very sensitive. I appreciate that. right, so we're heading up to Gatlinburg, and of course, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stick around, and we'll see what Gatlinburg looks like on a Saturday night in August. Be right back. Okay, so we made it into Gatlinburg on a Saturday night. Still, as you can tell, it's still a little foggy, and I apologize for that. I mean, I've got the defrosters on and all that stuff, but there's still a lot of humidity in the air. It's 80 degrees under mostly clear skies now. I just checked out the skies. They're clear. They're clear, but there's definitely humidity in the air. So it will affect. You can see it when the white lights, see? That's not my camera. That's the humidity that's in the air. That's how nasty it is. Quite a crowd here tonight. Gonna scoot on over. And the window's crystal clear. The camera lenses are crystal clear. But there's the traffic on a Saturday night. Okay, we're making it past the apex. That's always a good sign. I don't see anybody crossing the street. See, it's a totally different crowd. You can hear it. Everybody's got their stereos cranked up, even their crappy stereos. If you're going to have a stereo, have a good stereo. Don't have one that sounds like it's screaming through a Campbell's soup can. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? Invest a few more bucks and get some reasonably good speakers. I'm not talking about those box speakers that rattle the fillings in your teeth. Just a better speaker system where it sounds reasonably good. That's why I have the Outback. It's got a Bose system in it. It's nice. Oh, the impatient tourists. Can't do anything about it. You just watch the people. Yeah, there's the crowd. There it is. Anybody crossing? I don't see anybody crossing. Okay. Quite a crowd here tonight. Definitely. Okay. There's a long light. We're in downtown Gatlinburg. I think that's an ambulance up ahead. to see is in an ambulance or a fire truck. Fire department. Somebody left a burger on the stove too long. Back to the crowd. Told you it was totally different crowd at night. Can't cross here, big girl. That doesn't stop anybody. Too much to walk another 20 feet. Good crowd here tonight, huh? And there's really nothing going on in town. Nothing. Just the typical Saturday visitors. These people don't read signs. Guess not. No. Doing something different. I haven't gone up Airport Road at night to see what's going on. So let's go up Airport Road and see what's going on. If there is anything at all. There's a whole nother road that's right off the strip that's got a lot of hotels, motels, the convention center. There's parking here. There's Microtel by Wyndham. It's supposed to be opening up that other, I haven't gone by yet, the new hotel. It's called Shenanigans or Scoundrel. I think it's called Scoundrels. Public parking right there on your left. That was one thing they were always short of, was areas to park in Gatlinburg. Oh, people bitched about that all the time. And I don't blame them, because there really is a limited amount of parking. but there's a maximum. This is where that is. The Scoundrels. They're coming along with it. They're not near done. Scoundrel Hotel. Some sort of theme hotel. Excuse me. This humidity drives me crazy. One thing you can be assured of, that in Gatlinburg it is always very safe. There you can see everyday regular people walking around, and there's no riffraff, no yo-yoing, no gangs, no ghetto rats. Every once in a while you run into a ghetto rat around here, man, can you spot them a mile away. But for the most part, the cops are watching them. They don't even realize they're being watched. And I love that. The safety factor is amazing here in Gatlinburg. There's nothing really left to see up here. I'll turn around. In spite of what one YouTuber, I don't like him, won't even mention his name, his whole page and his whole shtick is about doom and gloom in Gatlinburg. That's all he talks about. Doom and gloom. Sometimes he'll go to other, talk about other states, but primarily his MO is about how bad it is to be up here in Gatlinburg, and he hates, oh God, they piss me off. He didn't like the fact that the crosswalks are painted white now, that they're not the old brick that they were. Now, my opinion was you couldn't see the damn brick. It wasn't painted. It was red. And at night, you really didn't know where the crosswalks were. At night, you clearly see where the crosswalks are. And that's where you're supposed to cross. And he would make a big deal about that. And he gets a lot of grief from people, and rightfully so. He's an idiot. You just listen to his spiel. He's an idiot. He's a bozo with a camera, a shrub with a camera. So this leads us back to right downtown. Right. There's the Needle, straight ahead.
I don't remember what I was.
And as you can see, there people are walking. Notice the color of the people. Okay, I'm not racist, I'm just pointing something out, the obvious. If this was Chicago or Philadelphia, there'd be shootings on every corner. Now, of course, I get a lot of views from that, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to show you Gatlinburg. They must feel out of place. I bet they do. Here we go. Back on the strip. Short drive, just taking a little extra streets just to show you around here. Kind of break up the monotony. Back to the crowd, of course. Back to the crowd. If you like the videos, go ahead, like them. Hit the like button right now. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. Don't be lazy. If you're watching it, you're already watching it, just hit the little thumbs up. How hard could that be? Please tell me you're not that stingy that you don't want to see the channel grow. You'll tune into it, but you won't hit the like, or you won't make a comment. Make a comment, for goodness sake. Just say good evening, good afternoon, Marie, Jeff, raccoons, whatever it is. And that idiot was saying, and that drives me crazy, because I'm here more than he is, I'm sure of it. And he was saying, and where he gets his statistics and his data from, he goes, 80% of the people don't speak English. How did he do that? Did he take a poll of everybody walking up and down the strip in Gatlinburg? No, he's an idiot. He's an unintelligent, toothless idiot. And hopefully people stop watching him. Just my opinion, of course. But he doesn't know what he's talking about. He keeps running stories that 6 months, year old, 2 years old, and he retitles them, and they're just old stories. And people fall for his click. He's just useless. He's as useless as the slushy. Another worm. People crossing the street. I see the white lines perfectly. So do the people. You know, most cities and most states have white lines, but this cracker or whatever it is, this hillbilly, he wants it his way. You know, if it was up to him, there'd be logs going across the street. There's Fanny Farkles. Want a good corn dog? I can't eat them, but they're good. Can't have the nitrates. Right there. Want a Philly steak and cheese? There's a good Philly steak and cheese right there. Yeah, that's a good place to go. You want a pepper, sausage pepper sandwich? Yeah, that's the place to go. Live bands are playing. Yeah, a guitarist needs some work. I could say that because I was in a band and I do know how to play. People just keep crossing, that's good. They use the crosswalk. That's what it's there for. Cops are in a hurry to go somewhere. Something's going on. Yeah, you've got to watch out for the tourists. They decide, I think I'm going to make a left anyway. Doesn't matter, that arrow is not on my favor. No. And if you notice, straighten this thing out. That guy that complains that 80% of the people weren't speaking English. It's funny. I just went up and down the strip 2 times. I didn't hear but 1 or maybe 2 people speaking Spanish. The rest speaking English. Not the best English, but they were speaking English. Now, I can't give them points for it being clear or correct, but they were speaking English. So where does he get this 80% of the people in Gatlinburg don't speak English? What an idiot. So I hope you enjoyed the video and my comments. I get a lot of comments on my comments. People either like them or they don't like them. I appreciate if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it, okay? I'm still going to do what I do. You can say whatever you want. I'll reply back to you. I won't be mad at you. I won't say disparaging things. I'll just go about my day. This is what I do. And see, now you can see those crosswalk things. My only complaint is they need flashing lights on the side because people do cruise through here. Now you can see a crosswalk coming up. Now, of course, I'm paying attention to it, and they have the warning signs, the yield signs, but they need a flashing light. That's what seems to get people. Now they have it, I think, at the next one, the flashing light, and it should just make it part of putting the crosswalk up. Flashing lights to let you know, warning, there could be people crossing here. Not a big deal, not asking much. You know, this one here doesn't have lights. How hard? There's power all over. There's power right above the sign. Put some flashing lights in there. Less chances of somebody getting run over and killed. And here, what happened to the blinking lights? They got a solar battery above them. I can see it. So anyway, thank you for joining me today on Vacation Station TV, Saturday night in Gatlinburg. And of course, my friends, we will do this again very, very soon. And you know, I love you. Mean it. See you soon.